Recently, a video of Chinese senior high students loudly reciting an oath has gone viral on the internet. The leading male students' strained shouting to the point of coughing and almost throwing up left netizens barely able to contain themselves. Due to the excessive shouting by the male student, it became increasingly difficult to discern his words. However, the sound of vomiting and coughing after each shout amused a multitude of netizens. Some sarcastically remarked, "This is the epitome of Chinese-style motivational shouting. One more shout and he'll end up in the ICU." Others said, "Each declaration is making him nauseous." Some questioned the need to impose such immense pressure on oneself, given that they are only in high school. In fact, situations similar to the previously shown oath-taking by high school seniors are not uncommon in China. On February 24, 2023, during a rally for the final push towards the college entrance examination in Sangzi County First High School in Hunan Province, a high school senior's fierce and emotive speech sparked controversy. Now, they're talking about this 100-day thing. It's kind of short, like blink and it's gone. But then again, it's also long enough to totally turn someone's life around. The teachers and parents are counting on us, our hometown is rooting for us, and the future is waiting for us. So how can you even think about backing down? Nobody's born weak. Nobody's destined to fail. We're all putting in the hard work, burning the midnight oil, so why settle for being average? The impassioned speech by the female student, intermittently met with applause from the audience, continued with fervor. "If I spend less time playing, I could use that time to do more practice papers or memorize a few extra things. The campus might be pitch black at 6 in the morning, but my 600-plus scores, they shine bright, let me tell you." However, after the video of her passionate speech circulated widely on the internet, many Chinese focused predominantly on her facial expressions. Many commented, "The sinister look in that girl's eyes reeks of Beijing University vibes," and, "While her words are eloquent, her eyes and expression make me feel threatened. I'd be chilled to the bone if I were sitting in the audience." Some expressed concerns about the education system in China, rather than singling out the girl, describing it as distorted. Others questioned whether gaining admission to a prestigious university truly changes one's life. Some pointed out the importance of academic qualifications, but emphasized the significance of having strong connections. One netizen lamented their situation, revealing that despite holding a master's degree, they earned a monthly salary of only 4,500 yuan and faced the threat of dismissal. At this point, you may be wondering, why do Chinese students engage in such behaviors during the college entrance examination period? Speaking of this, it's important to mention the significance of the college entrance examination, known as gaokao for Chinese students. In China, due to intense societal competition, gaokao scores are widely regarded as crucial indicators of students' abilities and efforts. Excellent performance in gaokao can secure favorable university admission opportunities, laying a solid foundation for individuals' future career prospects, social status, and overall development. This has become a widely acknowledged consensus in China. Therefore, in pursuit of a promising future for their children, Chinese parents often enroll them in various extracurricular tutoring and enrichment classes from a young age. As the popular saying on the internet goes, one cannot afford to let their child lose at the starting line. However, this often robs children of the joy of their childhood and subjects them to pressures they shouldn't bear at their age. In this video clip, a first-grade boy studying alone suddenly breaks down in tears because he couldn't memorize an ancient poem. He expresses his reluctance to attend elementary school, wipes away his tears, and then resumes studying. In this video, a girl is crying to her dad about all the pressures from studying. Dad, I just have one question for you. Can you answer it? I've been respectful, but seriously, can you tell me what I'm doing wrong? What am I lacking? What's the problem? I've finished my homework, so why can't I play? Do I still have issues if I've already done everything I need to do?
Okay, you could play for a bit, but don't overdo it.
I go to bed at 9. How late can I possibly play? Have I ever stayed up past midnight?
You're doing fine. Just keep it up.
What more do you want from me? If you keep pushing me like this, even a robot couldn't handle it. I need more than 8 hands to handle this. Seriously, with all this talk about giving me less pressure, you come and try it and see if you can stand it. For you, if you need money, you can borrow. If you need to pay rent, you can earn it. You don't have to worry. I can take care of myself. I can do my own homework. I can sleep. I have too much pressure now. Would I even need you if I can deal with everything independently? Just remember, cherish our childhood whilst you can. After completing her homework, this girl suddenly bursts into laughter, which turns into tears. Netizens comment that even through the screen, they can sense the immense academic pressure on the girl. Some remark, as a mother, this really saddened me to tears. Here, a girl in year 8 has just finished her homework at 3 a.m. in the morning. She collapses on the floor in tears and cried,
我一作业写完了，
我作业写完了，我作业写完了。
Netizens comment, children nowadays face immense pressure. I'm deeply concerned about this child's mental well-being. Her laughter sounds abnormal. It's easy to drive a child insane like this. In this video, a girl in year 9 who attends boarding school is calling her dad.
Hey, slow down. Don't rush. Talk to me. Slow down.
I feel like I am always rushing. I come back from class, I finish eating, washing up, doing laundry, and then I have to do homework. After that, I have to recite stuff and memorize. I finally get to bed after 11, but I have to get up at 5 a.m. I am so sleepy. I need sleep. Once up, I need to study until 5:40 a.m., and the teacher asks us to be at school by 6:30. Once, I got up late, and when I got to class, I was forced to copy passages from a book as punishment. I am dozing off during morning study sessions. Listening to his daughter's distress, the father remains silent throughout, visibly pained. Netizens express solidarity, saying, when the child cries, I cry too. Children today have it incredibly tough. Apart from the children's breakdowns, parents assisting with homework face similar breakdowns. And here, when the mother is trying to teach the child a maths problem, she was so frustrated she started crying. If 1 bucket of oil is 54 yuan, how much is 2 buckets? 108 yuan. Right, so if I buy 2, it is 108 yuan. They're doing this buy 2, get 1 free deal. So how many buckets of oil do I get if I paid 108 yuan? It's 108 yuan and you get 2. This father gradually breaks down while assisting his daughter with homework. Some netizens express concerns. My child is in 1st grade. My wife's demands keep escalating. I'm deeply concerned about my child. I'm almost depressed now. My wife gets angry every time she helps our child with homework. The atmosphere at home is suffocating. It's evident in China that whoever assists children with homework risks their own mental breakdown, leading to children's distress. In this video clip, a mother who has just finished assisting her child with homework is visibly furious. Meanwhile, her husband hides under the covers, trembling. It's simultaneously amusing and somewhat helpless to watch. In recent years, news of parents suffering from brain hemorrhages, skyrocketing blood pressure leading to strokes, and even fainting and being hospitalized due to helping their children with homework has become all too common. At the end of September 2023, NetEase published an article titled 38-year-old Mother Dies from Cerebral Hemorrhage While Helping Child with Homework, Second Child Only 1 year old. Some netizens said that they don't know how other countries do it, but remarked that the education system in China can indeed drive people insane. Poor academic performance leads to repeating a year. Once coming home, students are punished with late-night writing and copying assignments. Parents, feeling helpless, sacrifice their rest time to accompany and assist their children with studying. They are often filled with anxiety and negative emotions. Education has become like a heavy shackle and noose tightened around the necks of all family members. The article points out that the death of the mother from a cerebral hemorrhage while helping her child with homework has left a massive impact on her family, particularly her child, who may feel responsible for her death and live with guilt and self-blame for the rest of their life. It's a tragedy, but such tragedies are unfolding in countless Chinese families. However, the madness of the Chinese education system's relentless pursuit seems unstoppable. Videos circulating on the internet show students from Hengshui Middle School in Hebei Province wolfing down their meals while studying on their phones. In another video clip, reportedly filmed by a school teacher, a female student is seen at 5:30 in the morning punching the air while reciting English words under a street lamp. According to the person who filmed this, the girl is a year 11 student who wakes up an hour earlier than others every day to study because she has a clear goal, understands why she wants to attend university, and knows the significance of attending a good university. The original intent of the video may have been to encourage students to study diligently and strive hard, but opinions among netizens are divided. Some commented, "She seems half crazed. Besides studying, does she do anything else?" Others expressed concern, stating that while diligent study is commendable, they are more worried about the child's mental health. An article titled, "Why Are There More Mental Health Issues Among Children and Adolescents? How Can We Prevent Them?" published by the Legal Daily on November 21, 2023, cited survey data showing that nearly 25% of Chinese adolescents reported feeling mild or severe depression, with at least 30 million children and adolescents under 17 facing emotional and behavioral issues. The 2022 National Depression Blue Book, jointly released by the People's Daily Health Client and the Depression Research Institute, also pointed out that the incidence of depression among young people is on the rise. The prevalence of depression among adolescents is 15% to 20%. Among depression patients, 50% are students, of which 41% have dropped out of school due to depression. Several doctors have noted a year-on-year increase in the number of minors visiting mental health and comprehensive hospital psychological departments, with a significant proportion presenting with emotional issues. They have become one of the main groups seeking psychiatric treatment for children. An article titled, "Frequent Occurrence of Mental Health Problems Among Children and Adolescents, Where Does the Pressure Come From?" published by Xinhua News Agency, cited Zhu Yongxin, a member of the National Committee of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference and vice chair of China Association for Promoting Democracy, as saying that the prevalence of psychological issues among students is due to excessive academic pressure, excessive exams, excessive rankings, and parental concerns about their offspring losing opportunities to enter the elite social class. All these factors contribute to the prevalence of student psychological problems. The Legal Daily pointed out that the rising incidence of mental and behavioral problems among children and adolescents has become an important public health issue affecting the future of the country and the nation. In fact, as early as 2016, a senior teacher talked about his views on the Chinese education system. Education has become a national tragedy. Children enter bright and intelligent, but leave like wooden statues. Chinese language teacher Sai Zhaoyang, in an article published on NetEase, expressed his views on the value of education. He asked, "Is education merely about exams, getting into a good university, securing a good job, marrying well, and perpetuating the same lifestyle for the next generation?" Far from it. In his understanding, education should safeguard one's innate freedom, stimulate innate talents, enable self-discovery, foster individuality, and empower individuals to live according to their own will, to venture forth with courage. Essentially, it embodies the famous Enlightenment assertion of Immanuel Kant, advocating the courageous use of reason in all matters. He pointed out that before children can truly comprehend these ideals, before they possess the energy to explore, shouldn't we as parents, teachers, and guardians help them? Unfortunately, many parents are doing more harm than good, behaving more like Cinderella's stepmothers, sowing more peas. However, the horrors of the Chinese education system go far beyond this. In early January 2024, a parent leaked a video that shocked the entire Chinese social media. A class teacher, Mr. Wang, from Sui County Senior High School in Henan Province, made all students swear an oath in the classroom. People angrily commented, "What a terrifying teacher. This is a curse. This is a death squad, but it's the family that dies." Some said, regardless of the reason, as a teacher, one should not engage in such inhumane behavior. If the students learn such behavior from their teacher, I'd rather my child be illiterate. Although lacking education, at least they are still human. Overseas, Chinese media outlets cited analysis pointing out that such teachers only fear their managers, only care about their students' grades, and lack the most basic respect for life and humanity. Students raised in such an environment are accustomed to obeying any command, including blatantly absurd ones. Even when faced with such solemn oaths involving the life and death of parents and family, they neither understand nor dare to resist. Their education teaches them to bow down to authority without independent thought. They are unaware of their inherent power as human beings, including the power to resist, which is an inalienable human right. The more radical among them may become little pink products mass-produced by the CCP education system, fearing only political authority. Little pinks are names given to those who are ultra-nationalistic and protective towards the CCP. Growing up, they become disrespectful of human life, opposing universal values. They celebrate when enemy countries, such as the US, Japan, Taiwan, suffer natural or man-made disasters. They oppress others under authoritarian rule, and they aggressively crusade around the world against anyone or any viewpoint they dislike. Analysis further suggests that this is a bizarre phenomenon. While the CCP's cultural education system teaches children to forge ahead courageously, to dare to strive, to uphold justice, and to serve the motherland, it simultaneously molds them into a group of cowards who remain silent even in the face of extreme adversity. This is the process of nurturing little pink individuals.